So people have been asking me, what do I think about the Darius Slay, Jalen Ramsey rumors and all that stuff? I'm not even like that's not even my vocabulary right now. My thinking is we need to fix the offensive line and everything else will kind of find its way and stuff. But I mean, Darius Slay is a beast. He'll be one of the best, you know, trades that the Rams will ever do, but that would come with a cost. So we won't have a second, a third, a fourth. We won't have picks to help out that offensive line. So then we'll basically have a nice corner, but then you can't score points against good teams with good defensive lines because you basically gave up another draft for another good player, and that to me doesn't make sense. Like the whole reason of play football is to win these games and win a Super Bowl, and to me, Darius Slay will come to such a high cost that he will not. We can't do it. We financially cannot do it, and unless the Detroit Lions end up just taking one like fifth rounder, or fifth, sixth, and seventh rounder, they'll take what they can get for him. Kind of like we gave up Marcus Peters. We gave up, what was it, like we gave them a pick, and then we got a player back, and then we gave them actually two picks, I think. So it came out at a cost, but Darius Slay is a better corner than Marcus Peters, in my opinion. He's got better man-to-man skills, and zone. I don't really know about zone in that sense because I don't really check his film, but I know that guy's got a lot of picks, and he's up there in when it comes to big name recognition. And so Jalen Ramsey was talking about him too, talking about what if we were to get a Slay and Ramsey cornerback duo, and that would be fun. That would be pretty cool. But it's just, I think it's off-season talk. I think it's just gonna fade away. I think the Rams' smart choice would be to just bulk up the trenches, both offensively and defensively, however best they feel fit. But a cornerback is not in my vocabulary right now. I don't think we need one. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's possible to get Slay. I don't know why. I know why people would want Slay because he's a great corner, but knowing us how we are right now, I don't think the Rams have that type of capital to go get a guy like that. And if we were, I would see us giving up a whole draft, and that's not what we should do. And then I think McVay would be a complete idiot to do that. Like, we already have needs, and then we have limited cap room. Literally, we only have like 15 mil unless we don't re-sign anybody, and then we might get lucky to get 30 mil to 25 mil. And then Darius Slay's gonna want picks. Detroit Lions gonna want picks for Slay, and then that's not gonna happen because then we don't have a team. I don't know. We'll have nothing but a bunch of superstars, and but a piece of crap defensive line, offensive line with nothing but tackles and maybe a guard, and then it's not possible. It won't be smart to do it. And if McVay doesn't, he's an idiot. If Matt Patricia can get him to do it, then he's a madman genius because he basically robbed the Rams. And Darius Slay would be a good corner, but the team will probably end up going 7-9, 6-10. So what use is that? So I don't want to burst people's bubble, especially the Ramley, but it's just it would be a really dumb move, and I think that's what a lot of the Rams haters are looking for, is Rams to make a really dumb move to then later have to get the Rams to give up all their draft in the future just for the now. And then what if we don't win? What if we do not win? That's just one of the things I've been wondering. What if the Rams don't win and we're giving up all this stuff, and we suck anyways? And now we suck anyways, and we don't have any draft picks. It doesn't make sense to me. Unless they were just willingly want to trade us for a future pick, but like a maybe a third rounder of next year's draft. Get something from them, because I think Darius is very unhappy. Like if we were to give them a 6th and 7th this year and a 3rd for next year, and they're cool with that, I'm down to get Darius Slay because it doesn't, mess up our draft this season. And next season we'll still have a decent-ish draft, but at least we'll have a great corner. And if the Rams were to maybe move on from another player like Nikel Roby-Coleman, who, if we end up cutting Nikel, we'll save $4 million, but Nikel's a really good slot corner, so I don't think we'll do that. But those are possibilities that the Rams can do, and maybe not re-sign Andrew Whitworth, and we'll have to, go with Bobby Evans and David Edwards on the outside, and then maybe draft the interior, stuff like that. But I don't know, you guys. If I were to say out of 0 to 10 to get Slay, I'm at a 5. A 7 or 8 if we end up giving up like a future pick and like a crappy pick this year. But like if we were supposed to give up a ton of our draft this year for him, it'll be a -1. So that's my opinion. Sorry if I burst your guys' bubble, but I mean, I don't think it would be a smart move. I think it'd be a cool move. I think it would be awesome to see both, Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey just beasting on quarterbacks. But then when you don't have a pass rush to go with that, basically they're just out there guarding their one-on-one, and like their tight ends are beasting and feasting. Their running backs are out there getting 100+ yards every single game. But then you got these two lockdown corners locking down the receivers, but you're not really getting anything out of it. So that's why I said maybe they'll go 6 and 10, 8 and 8 if they weren't, able to fix up that offensive line. That's just my opinion. Let me know what yours is. I do see the Rams going heavy on undrafted free agents this year. Maybe like overseen free agents that maybe didn't get drafted, or maybe a lot of players with potential. Kind of like a Corey Littleton-esque player. I think Nikel Roby-Coleman was like a 7th or 6th rounder for the Bills, or maybe an undrafted player. There's a lot, like Austin Blythe was almost undrafted. I think he went in the 7th round to the Colts. So there's a lot of good talent out there. Maybe the Rams are gonna do their homework and go get some good players from those programs. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go and try to get undrafted free agents, because we have to make up a pretty decent roster, and so we'll have to rely on good coaching, the fundamentals, and getting guys with high upside this season. And that's with going with this draft. Imagine if we just ended up trading all our draft picks. It's not a good look for the Rams. So let me know what you guys think. Until next time, you guys, go Rams.